So, a little brief history on Nuisance in Public. The band started when I couldn't get a drummer for about 5 years to play the parts for my project called F.S.A. Fuck Society's Army. Being cops. Cops suck. I think we all know that. Unless you're just a poser and not really a punk. So anyway, F.S.A. started when I went to a Dead Kennedy show in Santa Cruz. Like, gosh, what? 2015 or 16. I just gotten off tour with my band Decrepit, and Dead Kennedys were playing, and I was hoping to see Jello maybe sing for him. I could never get into his vibratos back in the 80s, and other than that, I liked the band. I just couldn't stand his vibratos. But it's been so long of knowing Dead Kennedys as that's just the way it is, and I'm used to it. And I was like, man, I really hope Jello's playing, and he wasn't. So much for the guy didn't even try to emulate that. But either way, I walked in to the Catalyst. Another reason the show sucked. Fucking big stage at the Catalyst, for God's sake. Punk show? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? That's what punks become nowadays. Sold out posers. So I walk in to the Catalyst, go to the big stage, go down a little flight of stairs, and I turn right to go underneath the balcony into the dark, where I just am invisible. I don't need to be fucking seen. Stupid. I don't need people to see me. And as I turn right to go under the balcony, there's two James Dean characters. You know the way the punk posers are now. Everyone's in their punk regalia. They spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on their Dickies wear and their flat hats and their hairstyle that's just like not a shaved head, or not just normal, like just yourself. They all look like James Dean with their little fly thing right here and their slick back hair, and you might as well have had name tags on their Dickies, because they just look like fucking poser mechanics. But they were fully stink-eyeing me. You know, I just got off tour, so my hair was down. I was in my black metal clothes. I still had my boots on. I mean, literally, we just got back from tour. I showered. That was about it. I got to the gym and showered. And I double took it then. Like, these guys are mad dogging me. So I looked back at them, they looked away, and I was like, fucking right, motherfuckers, you know. Fucking don't look at me like that. They're posers. The way the punk scene nowadays isn't punk. So right then I just decided I'm going to take the punk songs I'm writing and I'm going to make them way more technical. I'm going to add insanely technical drumming, you know, at least on the hands. And actually, you know, for the metal style drumming the feet were technical. It wasn't just double bass. So I ended up for 5 years having metalheads laugh at me going, I would never play this stuff, you know, because you aren't singing guttural. And to be honest, I don't think they could have played the feet, because it wasn't just... I don't think they could have done their hands that technical and kept their mind on their feet doing actual beats. And the punks were actually fucking cool about it. They were like, dude, you need to get a metalhead for this. This is insane. And after 5 years of not being able to find a drummer, I decided to hit up one of the drummers that tried out for the band, that wanted to do it. He just was struggling because it was a new style for him. And that's where Bud came into play. And I told him, I'm going to change the name of the project to Nuisance in Public and write less extreme songs, and you come up with the drums, unless I have like an idea here and there, but nothing technical like F.S.A. was. And slowly I progressed the songs into getting more and more involved, but still let Bud come up with the drums. So that's the brief history here on Nuisance in Public.